sitting down today. Got an interesting revelation from God. You know, last week, if you was here, he told us to clean it up, right? To clean up some stuff because we're about to head into a year of just blessings upon them for those who are ready to receive it. 2018, as I told y'all, 8 meaning new beginning. And if you hadn't started yet, you ain't gonna see no new beginning. So today it's kind of piggybacking what he confirmed on last week. I'm already overflowing in mine. How about I done got blessings after blessings after blessings after blessings. I got a TV yesterday, it was a 32-inch or something like that. I don't even know the measure. I know it's about yay wide, about that tall, and I'm sitting there like, wow, God is doing stuff already. I wasn't expecting it, but it just all of a sudden just came across me. So we can sit here and hold on to all this old past choked up stuff that's been corroded, got bacteria and form fungi, and live like you want to live and miss all the blessings and stand on your knees, and that's all you're doing on your knees, talking to who I don't know, because God, he hear you, but he ain't responding. So I want us to be prepared as we go, corporately as well as individually, into this new year. So if you have your weapons, let us stand right quick. You know, Jesus is word, and I like how he give me demonstration signs and wonders on things. So I got a little small presentation that I want to see if anybody will pick up on it, because there's something into this that's about to go. If you got your weapon, let's go into Psalms 34. Psalms 34. We're going to read verses 1 through 8. Psalm 34. Verses 1 through 8. If you have it, say amen. Amen. And it reads, I will bless the Lord at all times. Please pay attention to that part. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make it boast unto the Lord. The humble shall hear of it and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Pay attention to that. And let us love his name together. Pay attention to that. I sought the Lord and he heard me, and he delivered me from all my fears. They looked at him and were radiant, and their face were not ashamed. This poor man cried out, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all of his what? Troubles. Number 7, the angel of the Lord encamped all around those who feared him and delivered them. This is the part I want you to pay attention. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. Now, we had all these wonderful, wonderful verses that lead up into this in Psalms 34, 1 through 8. I will bless the Lord at all times. That's a phrase that's been stuck to me ever since I got revelation on where I was headed. And if you don't bless the Lord at all times, shame on you. Because if it weren't for the Lord, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't have what I have. I wouldn't be able to speak how I speak. I wouldn't look the way I look. And y'all, my detox is working, y'all. I'm feeling a little kitchenette up in here, so. We wouldn't be where we at because it's about the Lord. It ain't about your spouse. It ain't about what's going on with you. It ain't about who attacked you. It's about the Lord. The Lord gonna take us through some storms. He says it's gonna be some rainy days. He show us in the natural. It rains some days, it snows some days. Hurricanes come, then the wind blow. So I'm back out, we dry it all up. So if we can adapt that spiritually, we'll understand that we're just going through. That the Lord is preparing us for the goodness and greatness that he has already in store for us. A lot of people don't get in the beginning because they don't understand how to wash clothes. See, sometimes I have to give this analogy. When you washing clothes, I used to take all my clothes and just dump them in the washing machine. Not knowing that I had white colors and some that might blend off and other stuff. And when I pull my clothes back out, I got new clothes. And I don't know where they came from. I think somebody else put their clothes in my clothes. Then they bleed it off, as the folks say, on my other clothes. So I had a white shirt, but now it's a pink shirt. I had some jeans, but now I got I want something else. My socks are all dingy and stuff, so I had to learn to separate the clothing, as my mama told me, separate the clothes. Don't use this. There's always instructions for everything that we do, but we never ask God on instructions. We gotta ask him, y'all. I'm trying to beg you before we go into 2018. But I want you to walk this thing with me before I go. So I'm gonna let you be the guinea pig on this morning, amen. It's a good thing. Give me those two bottles if you don't mind. The part I want you to focus on is verse 8, and it reads, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good." Now, when you're tasting something, this is amazing here. When you're tasting something, there's always something going on with your taste buds, whether it's bitter, salty, sweet, or it's just straight out nasty. Y'all know. But how many of y'all know when you're tasting things that your tongue have different areas that picks up on all those different things? I didn't know that. I just found that out. When you put something sour in your mouth, it has to go to that area that takes in sourness before your mouth to understand that this is sour. If it's salty, it's a place on your tongue that detects this is salty. I didn't know that. Y'all. I'm sitting there knowing some biological science, and I'm looking like, wow. But if you understand the same thing when God said, "Oh, taste and see," you got to understand what He's giving you is all sweet. It's all lavishing, it's all well, and we have to understand that nothing that He gives us is going to be sour, bitter, salty, or whatever. It's all good. And so I want y'all, as I get ready to walk through this thing, I want y'all to come on up, get you in the line. I want y'all to understand what I'm about to walk into this message real quick. When he said, "Oh, taste and see," I want you to really understand this message on this morning. If y'all can get some assistance to pour, just a little, not to give them pour back there, enough to wake them up a little bit. When he said, "Oh, taste and see," I want y'all to walk through this thing with me as we get ready to go. I'm going to give you a little sample because this is going to be interesting. A lot of us sit up and we have bitter taste in our mouth and all kind of other stuff that is not healthy, and don't understand why we can't see what other folks see. But I want y'all to understand. You can take it out the way that we say we have alcohol at this church, but it's not alcoholic red grape, so it's not alcoholic, so it's a whole other part of it. Grab you a cookie and a little swig of that red grape juice. Because I want y'all to understand the sequence when he's talking about "Oh, taste and see." See, we read it and we hear people talk about it, and we shout on what we shout on. But I want to give y'all an example on why he said, "Oh, taste and see." Yeah, I said, we get to eat and do all kinds of stuff at this church here. What's next? I don't know. Maybe we'll bring an airplane in here. Have us get on that flight going on this. But oh, taste and see.
Yeah, get y'all drinks and everything.
This is the thing that he's talking us that a lot of people just want to go preach about. I want you to understand what's coming out of the words that he's forming on this morning versus what you're dealing with. Oh, you go ahead and eat up. Go ahead and eat. You can eat while I'm preaching, yes. When it talks about "Oh, taste and see," we got to understand what taste means. Taste in the Webster Dictionary says a certain flavor by taking in a little by the mouth. Would you agree? When you're tasting stuff, you're inserting stuff in your mouth, and you're like, "Okay, I like this, this is okay, this is good, blah, blah, blah," and you're spitting it out. And then it goes on and said, to eat or drink, especially in small quantities. That's another interesting. Then it has another one, to perceive or recognize as if by the sense of taste. So that's amazing. Then it said number 4, to become acquainted with by experience. I like that. To become acquainted with by experience, has tasted the frustration of defeat. This is what we at right now. When God said, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is known, that the Lord is good." When we're going through our trials and our tribulations, we often sometimes react to what's being sent to us. If there's something negative coming to us, we respond negatively. If there's something horrific coming to us, we respond horrific. We got to understand when God said, oh, taste and see. When we read his word and study his word and understand, yes, we got emotions. Yes, we're going to feel humanistic and everything. But God wants you to understand, even in the midst of your battle, if it's already won, why are we trying to redo another battle? If you are already said by his stripes you're already healed, why are we trying to reinvent the wheel? We got to understand, he said, the first part of it says, I will bless the Lord at what? At all times. So we got to understand from bless the Lord at all times to oh, taste and see that everything in between don't even human beings when it comes to God. If you are in Christ, you're in it for the long haul. And I see y'all eating chocolate chip cookies. It says double chocolate chip cookies too. Double chocolate chip cookies. And you're drinking on this river. Anything sour in your mouth? Anything bitter? Do it taste? You got a little bit of whatever? Are you all right this morning while you're sitting out there eating and sampling all this other stuff? God wants us to be able to sample the good things of life. And that's what y'all doing right now. Ain't nothing that he made was bad. Everything he made was good. If you read in the beginning of Genesis, from Genesis to Revelation, everything has been sought through God. Now you have that old hypocritical person that comes out there. His job is to manipulate you. His job is to maneuver you. His job is to get you off track, off focus, so you can reap all this sour and bitter and saltiness of the world. That's right. There's a lot of folks up in age so bitter, they so salty, you can't get them to say hello. They won't speak. They'll look at you like you done lost something. It's just crazy how people respond when you're trying to be Christ-like. So this is to the place when we get ready to go into 2018, God wants you to be prepared. So last week he said, get all that old stuff up off of you so you can understand what I'm about to take you to. This week he's saying, oh, get ready to taste and see what I'm about to told y'all. I got a TV on yesterday. I'm about to go spend some money a long time ago, but I got a free TV on yesterday. Y'all better watch God when he said, oh, taste and see. He's bringing blessings. Y'all talk about Santa if you want to. This is the moment. But I'm telling you, God oversees Santa. If you want to reap what the benefits God has for you, watch this thing he said, window open over your household, and you just get yourself straight and ready for 2018. I'm looking at folk down there every day. I lost 4 in Rosedale, one of my neighbors in front of me, and I heard it's a whole bunch of them that went down. We got to get ourselves to the point where we're going to bless God at all times. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what it sounds like. It don't matter what kind of news comes your way. I don't care if you're low on funds. I don't care if you ain't got no money. It doesn't matter. If you know God, God gonna show up. And when he show up, it's a tasteful season. It is a very tasteful season. Because it's amazing from you being homeless to having one of the biggest houses in the land. It's amazing when you don't have no ride and you got a whole car lot of stuff. It's amazing when they call you dumb and uneducated. Now you are president of a university. You better taste and see what the Lord has for you. And it ain't to the point where people are talking about. It's what you listen to and what you become is what you become if you receive it. That's why I don't listen to snake talk. Oh, he think he all that. He think he bold and stuff. I appreciate all you doing is building me up so I can get to that place of helping others who are being less fortunate. So my whole thing is, when we talk about on taste and see, I ain't seen nobody put this cookie down yet. About 3 months. Y'all late, y'all ain't getting none of this. It's amazing how we sit here with our bitter mouths and this saltiness and hating on one little old situation that don't mean the human beings. When God said, okay, don't you know, he had more problems than we had going to the cross. It's still stuff that he probably wanted to do. I'm using my sanctified imagination. He probably wanted everybody to get it right. But he knew there was a time frame, instructions that was given to him, that he had to do what he had to do in that time frame. Same for us. We got to do what we got to do in our time frame. So while we're sitting here worried about 80% saltiness of your life and 20% of, please, y'all better help me up here this morning. That's right, I don't care what folks say. They can talk about your mama and the cracker back and all these other superstitions that they had back in the day. Step on a crack, your mama back get broken. So I don't know. All that stuff don't mean a hill of beans. When it comes to that you're living for God and you're living for him and only him. Even when you marry, you can't get your spouse to act right or act like you. Uh-oh, remember we ain't their mama. We ain't their dad. They help me. But even when they ain't acting right, you still gotta live. Because if you don't, you surely gonna die. I'm telling you, I'm getting look at this thing. I want 99 to have, it still won't do. I want 100% of living for God. And all the things that He has promised me, the devil had in the first part of my life. I done died that one off. I'm a new creature now. I've been born again. How do you get 95%? I'm a new creature, so I got 100 now. And I'm going to take every 100 that He gives me, and I'm going to live for Him. It doesn't matter what people look at, how they perceive you. It's the fact of how you're going to respond. And if you're smart, you don't have to respond at all because it's already done. It's already done. By the time we get mistracked and off track of missing His blessing, but He sends people your way to help you and reassure you that, hey, I'm here. I'm here. I ain't going away. I'm here. It might take a little crying at night sometime. It might take a little bit of still away every once in a while, but He's reassuring us that He is here on the scene and that the devil in hell can't do. It doesn't matter if Trump came to Jackson on yesterday. Everybody say, I ain't going to the museum. What Trump got to do with you not going to the museum? See, we got to get out of this thing. You ain't supporting Trump, you're supporting the museum. Don't you know when you go to work, there's devils on your job? You go to work for the devil, don't you? Well, the devil came to Jackson, and he came to the museum I'm sorry, Mr. Trump. But your characteristics act like the demons. But if he can go to the devil everywhere. So why are you going to let the devil come spoil the day that our forefathers built? Had bled, hung, and died just like Jesus did in these cotton fields and on these back roads, and they got shot and killed, so we can have freedom to do what we're doing right now. Why are we letting the enemy block? See, what we should have done, they had 2 million folks down there with Trump be sitting up there in the corner like this, looking like, what's going on? We missed the equation. It don't take away. He said add 2. So we missed this thing. And we get so miscombobulated what's going on. I don't care when I go to my meetings. I know folks don't like me. I go sit where they say, this is my name plate. I sit right there. And guess what? My enemy might be right next to me. How you doing? You doing all right? You ain't got to say nothing. I'm going to reap my benefits because God has promised me these things. Even in sickness, you can defeat your sickness. Your body might not catch it. He said it might form, but it won't prosper. And we sitting right here, well, they died. That's a good thing. We got to learn these organs of this Bible, y'all. That is good. You ain't here to stay. He told you that. And you looking at, well, I want my mama. Cherish what she left you. Cherish what he left you. He left you something to keep on going. And if you read the Bible, you get to see him again. He can say, oh, you did it. You did it. But if you sit around here moping and proping and want everybody to come to your rescue, hellbound, you're going to see. You better lift your eyes up and take it. The only thing you're going to see is fire. Don't get it twisted. The enemy want to count you out already. He want to feed you all this saltness, all this bitterness, and all this non-sweet stuff. So you can get to this place where you don't really say, well, I ain't going to church. I ain't going to Bible class. I went one. I ain't going again. That's the enemy. Don't you know when they say, oh, taste and see? If you had, anybody been in college? I know a few of y'all have. Even at home. What if mama don't cook and miss a meal? You be mad. I want to say what I want to say so bad, wouldn't you? Woo! She ain't cooking today. You just feeding us breakfast. But when God feeding us, He said, come on in here so you can taste and see the goodness of me. So I can tell you more about me and how you can obtain what favor from me. This is what He's trying to get us to get to. Not to the point I need to buy me a Cadillac. So I have sister so-and-so with her BMW. Them cars going to break down. And when they break down, you're going to have more bitter and saltness in you than anything because one part costs probably $3,000. And we sitting around here, and you know you have light bill, gas bill, water bill. I'm about to tell people when they come from catering, oh, I want an extravagant, I want to decide, okay, you want to sign where you don't have nowhere to stay, you ain't going to have nothing to eat. Because you feeding all these folks all this stuff, what you going to eat next month? Well, I don't want to look bad. Well, you're looking bad right now to me, and I'm sitting here doing your food. But guess what? You're going to pay me for my labor. I just pray over the next month that you may do what you need to do. Don't get so caught up in the hype. Because when God does it, we did a declaration on yesterday, and the pastor came into the church that we have now, he did that this afternoon. He said, y'all was in here 20 minutes, and it looked like 5 stars. It don't take much. We just want to buy all this old crazy stuff. It ain't the value of $1 is what it is. Quantity is what it is. Quality is what you make it. I can buy something from Dollar General. I'll add Joe McRae's and J.C. Penney any day. I know certain things I get from here, certain things I get from there. But don't get caught up in all this old stuff. You still look the same. Because guess what? You bought your shirt from Bougie Air, and I bought mine from Dollar Store. We got the same shirt, same color. That's all people want to look when they pay. Oh, y'all got the same old shirt. Nah, man, don't nobody want to hear all that mess. Where it came from. It's the same shirt. Same thing. Same color car, if you bought it from Candy or you bought it from Oaks. Same car, same color. So we get caught up to all this stuff. And we miss this part when God said, oh, taste and see. You better have $5 in your bank account to buy $5 worth of this, but didn't know that 5,000 come behind it. He wants to see, are you faithful over a little? Don't get it twisted. You ain't going to have that set $1,000 in your bank account every month. Well, I'm going to leave $1,000 up here. Okay, things going to happen. You're going to have to spend a little. You're going to have to give a little. God might touch your heart to get that whole $1 away. And you're going to sit down, well, you know what? I had it, but I was fool enough to give it away. You saw the foolish right about now. I always look at the people who didn't have it. I read all their memoirs. I love reading that kind of stuff. That's history to me. When I saw you once on the street, but now you're living in the penthouse, woo! When you didn't have food to eat, but now you're over 15 restaurants. I'm looking at this is God. I ain't talking about this other stuff everybody trying to do. Bought all your houses. I don't know, into all. That's a race. Y'all racing what? Ain't living but one house, one room. Ain't got one car. So I don't get into all that. We get to this place when God's trying to bless us, we block it because it don't look good to us. Or it don't taste good to us. Or it don't taste good to our friends. What's your thing? I don't care. If I went lacking for 6 months, you think I care what my friends say today? If God says something like this is an opportunity right here. Well, I don't like her. She did me in. She did you in. She didn't do me in. Just look beyond and see what God is trying to get us to, not to what we're looking at. I can't get mad because you don't like somebody and I don't supposed to like them either. That's not how it rolls. You have to go and straighten out your off, your beef with that person. That doesn't sidetrack me, but it gets to the point. We have people who do that. They mad at one, everybody else mad at them. And family, we got it bad. If one man, everybody mad. That's when the Bible said, don't tell all your business to your family folk. You make them mad, and you ain't welcome to Christmas party. You ain't welcome to the 4th of July. You ain't welcome to none of this stuff. And if you do, you're going to have all kinds of scopes on it. I wish you would pick up that chicken wing and bring that up in here. You know how we get. But all this stuff is God. This is God. When he said, oh, taste and see, when he said he'll make the enemies your footstool, this is what you have to understand. Even though he'll make the enemies your footstool, it's okay for you to invite your enemy out to lunch. Hey, you know what? You want to go to lunch? I don't like you. But you still want to go to lunch? I asked you all that. This is what we have to get to. Because when you get to that place of acting like them, you're tasting some salt, you're tasting some bitterness, and all this stuff adds up. And that's what the enemy wants to go down that street. And when you get to that place, guess what? You're missing some things. This might have been the day God was going to deliver you for something you've been asking for 2 years. You missed it because the opportunity went up to your satisfaction. Who are we? Going back to this judging thing, who are we to judge? Now, there's a righteous judge and then there's a spiritual judge. People get it twisted. You can't judge me yesterday. Who almost said it? Yes, the hell we can. If you come out looking like a floozer, we can call you a floozer. You come out looking like halfback, we can call you halfback. You cannot take the words that proceed out of our mouth because you look like it, we can call you that. If somebody walking here right now, we're going to say Santa, because he got a Santa suit on. So we get it twisted because we want people to feel, no, that's your problem you're dealing with. If you gay straight, you this, you that, that's your problem. But don't get mad when people do, well, you don't supposed to. Yes, they can. You can't get mad at these folks. Just stay mouthpiece. One will knock them out, then you create two problems now. You got a problem, and then you got another problem. So we got to get to this point of understanding, just live. Taste and see what God has for us. I'm telling you, it's way better. Now, I know some guy ain't eat breakfast. That could just did, or it help y'all, or it made you mad, one or two. This is what we have to. God has a sweet, savoring taste. He always balances out what he's given to you. He never gives you more than what you expect. He always gives you right what you need because guess what? He's the measure of our faith. He watches us. He takes care of us. When we act a fool, he's still watching us. He might move back, but he's still watching us. So we have to get in our head, for God I live, for God I die, or we're going to wait on our children, our spouses, or our family, or our friends, and all this other stuff, and then bring God in between when circumstances arise. This is not how it goes. God has prepared us for a year of restoration, some things that have been going on in your life that have need to be restored. He's going to do. I'm telling you right now, I'm looking into, I'm peeping into the hills. He's going to do some financial things. He's going to do some things that are going to bring you closer to him. All kinds of stuff is going around in 2018 if you allow him to do it. Come to church next year, just like you came this year. You're just a walking time bomb. Remember that hourglass I was telling you about? It's still shifting. People might have prophesied when you were little. You're supposed to be the next Martin Luther King, but you missed it because you couldn't taste the sweet. You got to take the bitter with the sweet in order to understand that God is for us. God is not against us. So even to the midst of when we start searching, if you don't know, don't go into all this other stuff. You stop and you wait on God. If he don't answer you right then, you still wait on God. Because it's very important that you don't do anything out of his will. That's what we have to understand. On Wednesday, we talked about talent versus gifts. It was so interesting how that thing just opened up. As we got into a little debate with Sister Franklin back there, and we were going back and forth, so it led to an open discussion to where I had to go research some more. And we discovered that gifts are given by God. Talent comes with you at birth. Ain't that amazing? But we can say in the West, we say talent and gift is the same thing. See, there's man-made, and then there's God-made. But God supersedes all of them. I told you physical don't have nothing to do with spiritual. Spirituality overrides physical any day, any given time, any season. So we have to understand that even in the midst of, get an understanding. So I'm glad we had the debate because I now know gifts is serious. And then anointing, oh my God, that's a whole nother level. And this is what we have to be. I was down at Shaw High when the teacher died. Well, the teacher died, and they called us down to comfort the students. But guess what? God didn't allow me to do anything. They was crying, and some teachers was crying. He said, I just want you to sit in the midst. Saw people up there rubbing, people clothes another color. I don't know what all that come from. If that come from, I don't know. It might be making my back hot. But so I was fanning them, and so I just sat there in the presence of all of this that was going on. And one of the counselors asked, why are you sad? And one girl said, because I ain't going to get to talk to her no more. These are high school. And it made me understand why God had me to sit there. We're not educating our children. We're letting them do what they want to do. And then when trouble's hit, they already defeated. They just here living a life. That's why I tell people, if you're rich, you got all this money piled up, and your children ain't did nothing while they was at home, when you die, that money gone in 2 weeks. Because when they get home to it, they're going to wreck the house, they're going to spend all your money, all the cars going to get towed up, and they don't know what to do. I had 2 or 3 million, I don't know, I spent it all. And you still living. We have to educate our children the value of a dollar. Quit running around here thinking this is cute what they're doing when it's not. Go ahead and do what the Bible says. Don't taste and see. Spare the rod. Police said, well, you can't hit them. Well, then that's police problem. Because when they get in there, they're going to hit them. So my thing is, who are you? Who you representing? God or you representing man? Now, he did say follow laws of the land. Now, if there's something in debt, how do we do? We change it. How we do that? We come up in droves. We could have met Trump down there, man, and changed all his mind and stuff he done made up in Washington, D.C. But we ain't going. That ain't showing nobody up. Because you don't support him. You gave him leeway. You gave him more cushion to do what he wanted to do. So it's so amazing how we get God's word twisted versus trying to do what God said, the battle is mine, not yours. You should have went to the museum. We should have showed up and drove. So he can taste and see that even though you slay me, my dad is still for me. Here we are. See, we missed this thing. And I want y'all to understand. If you don't understand anything else. The reason I gave you those cookies and that juice, because a lot of times when we walk through the doors, we walk in with salt. We walk in with resentment and bitter. And I was wondering, God, why you said give them cookies and fun? He said, give them something sweet while you deliver this message. Because some of them came in with a salt that said, I told you there's something significant about y'all eating these cookies while I was with you. Some of them came in with a salt on the tongue. Some of them came with a little hatred in their heart. Ooh, that went past the tongue, man. Mm-hmm. Down in the heart. Some of them get to the place where they just come because it's routine. If you're not coming here for something, then you're missing out on a whole lot. Hearing what I have to say or come to see what I'm going to do, or that's beyond, because see, I got to die. And that person sit here might not give you not one thin dime, or not one piece of bread. You got to take it, the bitter with the sweet. But while you're yet here, please do what you're supposed to do. Live. Walk through that door and say, I will bless the Lord. You're supposed to walk through that door with a praise on your heart, not sit down and tell me, well, I like your person. No, you're supposed to be all focused on JSUX. Because you don't know what he's going to do in this hour. You don't know what he's going to do in this hour that's going to lead up to the season. You don't know what he's going to do in this season that's going to lead up to a lifetime. So we shouldn't miss it. The kid was cutting up, and they were cutting up in the car. I tell them teachers all the time. If you can't control them in the cafeteria, you can't control them in the classroom. Don't try to front in front of me. I'm just telling you to keep quiet in the cafeteria. When they go to classroom, that's on you. But we pretend. And God is really trying to show us who he is. He's done it already to some of us, and we still, it's more to come. It's a continuation. I still look at the fact that, oh, taste and see. I'm praying Heavenly Heart for Mama Spiller and her knee. I'm praying Heavenly Heart for Sister Bass and her knee. But see, God's will always prevail. She had a knee surgery, but she's back walking. She's younger than Mama Spiller. Mama Spiller ain't had no surgery and then left her walk alone. I'm like, God, what? Backwards to me, but his eyesight is his will. But what he told me I need to see, they both here. Oh! That's what I have to look at. See, we miss all this other stuff trying to be the doctor. We ain't in no doctor school. We ain't got no power to resurrect anything. But God wants you to see the picture. Mama Spiller walking. Sister Baxter walking. If she had to went look for the house, she go ahead and what kind of house? What's it? I don't know. He just said go look. But she found it. So I ain't looking at what's that. I went in the house. I said, wow. This is something. God is trying to set us up, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. We can miss this thing. Listen to all these folks, especially this time now. This Christmas time, y'all want family to come together. Y'all want mom and cousin and long ones that gone on. They gone. And if you really, spiritually, they ain't really gone. They right there. Physically, they gone, but spiritually, they right there. Memories will always be with you until you see their face again, hopefully. If you ain't looking up at them. And that's the rich man program. We have to get to this place, enjoy life while you can. Yeah, we're going to share tears. I do it all the time sometime on Mother's Day. Because I remember, not that it's tears of sorrow. I'm like, this woman is so serious. Every year I discover something. This woman was poured into me and pumped into me to get me to where I'm at. I said, this was a bad old woman. This is so. So if you discover stuff like that, you'll live and you won't have all this agony. And you can understand. And I was talking to one of my sorority sisters. Guess what? Her mom died and she just went down. Every time, and she was beautiful in college. I mean, best dressed to me if you ask. Just went down and somebody, well, I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking like that. I don't even look at you like that. Don't put yourself so far down that people don't want to deal with you. Keep going. Your mom was an educator. Educate. Keep looking. She saw you looking like that. She probably come back and snatch your ball head. So we have to get to this place of understanding. Everything that God has made is good. Everything He wants for us is good. And even when we're tasting, quit listening to all this bad taste stuff coming. This is Christmas time. This time for Christ. Time for families. If they don't want to come, let them stay where they at. Enjoy who came. You pray for them and keep on trucking. Then they come back, you didn't come give me Christmas. Well, you didn't come, yes, you come. If you quit trying to retrain folks, you get to that spot God trying to get you to. And a lot of times, that spot He keeps trying to get you to is going to help them move up a notch. But when you babyfy them and keep them in Pampers and give them Similac milk, it's kind of holding you down from getting where you need to get to. You can't taste and see what God has for you if you sit here trying to breastfeed and spoon feed and all this other stuff to a grown person already. Let him go! That's my brother. That's all I have. A lie. God said He would be a mother for the motherless. See, we don't want to get to know Him, but we want to know there's no good rascal. You know He ain't gonna mean no good. He don't want to work. He don't want to do nothing. He just want to sit up and eat your food and maneuver your household. We have to get some stuff in check. That's what He said. Clean it up. Get some stuff out your house. This house. Any other house. Get this stuff from my house. Because in 2018, He's doing some things. Now, y'all gonna look at me? I'm gonna try not to miss them. Oh, Reverend here. No. Keep my name out your mouth. Don't you listen nothing God got. You just see it, because I'm gonna show it to you. Look what God did. Look what my daddy did. Look what my daddy did. I watched my TV last night. I was in the other room. I wasn't even in my room. This is what God is doing. And I just saw this morning. I hate this. I'm gonna close up. Bye, Facebook. I don't want y'all to get this part. Y'all probably already saw it. See you later.